Cade Povich, he's been looking for a little more run support right now, going 4 2/3 against Toronto on Sunday. Only gave up 2 runs, but a game that ultimately went into extras. Povich was still trying to finish the 5th. His biggest focus right now is cutting down on pitches per batter, trying to be more efficient, get that quicker contact so that he can stretch himself out longer.
McLean pops up a 3-2 breaking ball, and Ryan Mountcastle will give way to Jorge Mateo at the last moment.
Former Toronto Blue Jay in Santiago Espino.
Shoots this one to left. That's deep enough. Gets all the way to the wall. A smooth standing double for Santiago Espino.
So here is our first look this season at Elly De La Cruz. A little tapper here. Povich has to hurry and fires a perfect strike for out number 2.
And here's an old friend, Austin Hayes.
Well, that was special.
It was. Fans standing up and giving a long round of applause to Hayes.
Is firmly the enemy. And strikes out swinging. Welcome back, Austin. Hope you enjoyed your ovation.
And now the Orioles will go to work against the southpaw Andrew Abbott. Adley Rutschman, who moves into the leadoff spot.
And there's a 4-pitch walk. Great start to the game. Gunnar Henderson hit second last night for the first time this year. It worked brilliantly.
This is sent to left center. Hayes handles.
1 down, and now Tyler O'Neill will make his way to the plate. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes, Tyler O'Neill. He chased a curveball in the dirt there. Runner at first with 2 outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's a pitch. In the dirt, skips away from Trevino to the backstop. And Rutschman moves up 90 feet. 1-0. In the dirt, that kicked off the shin guard of Trevino to the left of home, and Rutschman's going to advance another 90 feet.
See if he's got enough confidence to throw the fastball here. Does he go to the breaking ball? 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Another changeup, it was away, and he had Mountcastle chasing. A big strikeout for Andrew Abbott to close out the first.
Classy reception for Austin Hayes. You can go home again. Earlier in the game, they called him out on the big board. The entire crowd applauded the return of Austin Hayes between innings.
That's cool stuff right there.
0-0. Here's Cedric Mullins, who has been the Orioles' best hitter this year, leading the team in average, on base, slugging, OPS, homers, you name it.
And he may get on base here. Right field, it is gone. That is right over the top of the scoreboard, and Cedric Mullins does it again. His 5th home run on the young year. Cedric Mullins is an everyday player once more, folks. And one of his best friends in baseball, Austin Hayes, back. You know Cedric had to show him up. Those two went tit for tat for so long.
And now Povich with the leadoff walk here. Here's Blake Dunn.
The pitch. Dunn rolls one just out of the reach of the diving shortstop Henderson, and that's into left field for a base hit. Blake Dunn is aboard. A walk and a single have started the Reds' 3rd inning, and the Reds are in business. Back to the top of the order now for Matt McLean.
The 1-2, swing and a miss. Got him with a sweeper. Big punch out there for Cade Povich. There are 2 down of this 3rd inning, but it's 1st and 3rd now.
Elly De La Cruz tapped one to the pitcher his first time. Breaking ball rips center field. Cedric Mullins going back. That is gone. Or is it?
I think that's a home run.
Now De La Cruz remains at second base. The entire Reds dugout is saying challenge. It looks like it spun over that wall.
After review, per the ground rules, the ball hit the home run.
It is a home run for De La Cruz. It's 3-1 Reds.
How about that?
Good thing about that home run by Elly De La Cruz is that it came on a curveball, one of those pitches that has been giving him a lot of problems hitting right-handed.
Adley Rutschman will bat. He walked his first plate appearance.
Gets the sign from his catcher. Now the 2-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Fastball locked him up. I mean, that was center cut.
2 up, 2 down for Abbott here in the bottom of the 3rd. And now Henderson will bat with 2 outs and the bases empty.
The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 4th. Reds 3, A's 1.
Jeimer Candelario.
That's been a rough start for Candelario. Just 7 for 60. His last hit was a 1st inning home run a week ago.
High fly, deep center. Mullins in steep retreat, and that is gone. Jeimer Candelario connects on his 2nd home run of the season, both right-handed. And the Reds tack on. It's 4-1.
1st and 2nd with just 1 out. Matt McLean, a talented young player and leadoff hitter for the Reds.
That is cracked to center. Mullins going back, going way back. McLean leaves the yard. De La Cruz and McLean each with a 3-run home run. It is a 7-1 Reds lead.
And the Boo Birds are flying now here in Baltimore.
No pun, right?
Maybe a little.
A little bit of the bird is the word.
Andrew Abbott making his second start of the year. He is a good young southpaw, just 25 years of age, and he's ahead of O'Neill.
Right on the corner, strike 3. Tyler O'Neill looked at it. Second time he's been struck out. First time looking, and that is 7 of them now in the book for the Reds left-hander Andrew Abbott.
Mountcastle strikes out. That's 4 straight strikeouts as Andrew Abbott is firing a dominant one-hitter.
The 8th strikeout for Abbott, and right now, with a big lead, he is in cruise control.
That swung on by Mullins and popped up. Ellie De La Cruz just behind the cutout of the grass. His shortstop makes the catch, and 3 up, 3 down for Andrew Abbott.
2 outs, man off first. Pitch to Mateo.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the same pitch. Got the strikeout against Jorge Mateo, and with a runner on base, Abbott strikes out his 10th batter of the night.
Austin Hayes, first and second, 1 away.
One thing the Reds have done tonight, they have taken this big crowd out of the game very quickly.
High fly to right. Falls in between 3 Orioles. Throw to second, gets away. McLean takes off. Throw, feign to the plate. McLean slides in safely.
Well, that was not ideal, and it is 8-1 on what will be a base hit for Austin Hayes.
2 down. Tyler O'Neill bats.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul tip. Trevino holds on to strike 3, the 11th strikeout of the game for Andrew Abbott. He has punched out Tyler O'Neill all 3 times he's been at the plate tonight.
Job well done. 6 strong, 1 run, 2 hits, 11 strikeouts, 1 off his career high.
2 men are out. Here's Spencer Steer. He's had a tough night. Walked his first time up, but he's struck out in each of his last 3 trips to the plate.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That hit off the catcher. Sanchez will throw down to first, complete the strikeout. And there is something that you really haven't seen Cianel Perez do this year, and that is retire 3 guys in a row. Sharply hit ball by Gary Sanchez, and just the 3rd Orioles hit, with Heston Kjerstad getting ready to come up to the plate.
Kjerstad demolishes it. Right center field. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Another Heston hammer. 2nd straight night with a home run. And Heston Kjerstad's bat is beginning to come alive.
Alexis Diaz is going to come on and pitch in the bottom half of the 9th inning. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And it's going to bring Mullins up to the plate.
And he struck him out to end the game. A 1-2-3 ninth from Diaz as the Reds blow out Baltimore here at Camden Yards 8-3.